Is that a game?
Yeah, it's got a little trick shot casting.
Heck yeah,
too.
dude.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tackle box here. And you got the mini version. There's a fish. Oh, it feels better. It is a monster. Look at that monster right there. Oh, I hit the button. No, he got hit right there. That's a fish. I'm just gonna do a big step back. Oh, got him. What is up, folks? Welcome back to another video. I am coming at you from a nice and loud Dick's Sporting Goods parking lot because, I mean, hey, when the stores start to open up from all this quarantine craziness, you know, I'm one of the first people that's ready to get out of the house, right? Like, I'm ready to go fishing shopping. I'm ready to go film some videos, some challenge videos, get in the store, vlog a little bit. So as soon as I heard that all the stores were opening back up and they weren't like limiting how many people could be in there and all this stuff, I'm like, I've got to go check this out. But I also decided that it would probably be fun, right? It'd be cool if we could just not do the same thing that we typically do, you know, buying some rods, buying some lures, you know, your typical challenge video. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So I consulted with my good friend, my 10-year-old stepson, Pierce, who was like, you know what? You need to go really challenge yourself. You need to go into Dick's Sporting Goods or any store or whatever, and you need to find yourself kiddie gear only. So let me just explain. Kiddie gear, from what I understand it, is stuff that a kid would use. Now, what age kid we're talking about here? We could be talking about a 2-year-old, we could be talking about a 10-year-old, I don't know. And I really don't even know what they've got in here that would fall into that category. But we are going to head in here in just a moment, and we are going to figure out exactly what kind of kiddie gear they have, what we can buy, what we can put together to make this challenge video extra fun and extra special. Let's head on in there and see what's going on. Wait a second, we've already filmed this intro. All right, Andrew, we are in the fishing section now. What we need to do is find the kid-only gear. So I don't know about you, but like, I'm thinking this doesn't just apply to like a kiddie rod or stuff like that. I'm also thinking like this could apply like mini lures. You know what I mean?
I
like,
feel that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's cheating or not. I don't really know because I don't know how much kiddie stuff there actually is in stores, but let's see what we can find. Like something like this, you know what I mean? Like a regular rattle trap would be this, right? Then you got the mini version. Could that be considered kiddie? What's your vote?
For sure.
Yeah?
No doubt.
Mini? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Dude, look at this. We literally just stumbled on the kiddie section. Like, look at this. Dude, look, Paw Patrol and, I mean, Paw Patrol tackle boxes. Is there anything in there, you think?
It's
sick.
sick.
There's nothing in there. It's like empty. Oh, it's zip tied shut. Dang it. I was hoping it was like loaded with like lures or something, you know? What about this one? Ninja Turtles? Nope, nothing in there. What about the Barbie girl? Nope, nothing. Dang it. They also got these little things, these like little pouches, but see, I've done a video on this kind of kiddie rod in the past, like a little pocket combo, and there's still like no lures in here. There's like all these, there's tackle boxes, but they're empty. And that's not really what I'm looking for. So I think what we're gonna have to do, Andrew, because we've got the rods covered. We've got a tackle box, which is pretty cool, but we're gonna need lures to put in tackle boxes because we can't find any like kiddie lures. Now that I think about it, do they even make like kiddie lures?
I don't know.
Probably don't.
I've never seen like Paw Patrol jigs or anything.
Right, exactly. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative. But as far as rods go, I'm looking at the Dude Perfect rod because it looks so cool. Now I did this one. I've done a video on this one, but this was the pocket combo. You think I could get away with doing this as my rod? Is that a game? Yeah, it's got a little trick shot casting.
Heck yeah, dude.
Because then I can do some trick shots.
That's right.
Before I catch some fat sallies, right?
You got to. Little mini throw up real quick. Trick shots.
Paired with this rod, I think we're gonna go with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lunchbox / tackle box here because it's the only one left. So that must mean that it's the best one. So not a big fan of Paw Patrol. I mean, you know, it's okay, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the move when I was a kid. So this is gonna be our starter equipment here for the kid gear only situation, but we need lures to put in this tackle box. So we are now gonna go on a hunt and find every single mini lure that they have in the store. For some reason, this one was not bolted shut, so let's just roll right back to our little mini micro rattle trap right there. Right next to it, we got some clearance shroom finesse jigs right there. That's one of the smaller mushroom head jigs I've ever seen. Got a mini Rapala Little jerk bait right there. That's kiddie size, I think. Ooh, I tell you what is that? What size is that? We gotta make sure we're getting the small size here. Check it out, little beetle spin. Basically a micro spinner bait, right?
Nice.
Mini spinner baits. We're getting some things done here. We're getting some stuff. Got some little mini craws here. These little bad boys will be perfect for that little shroom head jig. We really just need one more something. We could also put some of these mini worms on that mini jig head. And what else would be better than that than a little rattling head? One of the smallest worms you're gonna see out there. Boom. Check out that. See, now we've loaded the tackle box. When you have a tackle box, you want it to make this noise. If it don't make that noise, then you already know there's nothing in it that's any good. Now, we are now armed with the kiddie stuff that we need. The only thing we need to do now is take this stuff out to the pond, see if we can catch fish on this stuff. Hopefully we're not catching kiddie size fish with kiddie gear. Hopefully we catch the full-size great-grandparent size fish. I'll see you out there. One thing's for sure here, before we even put a lure on this thing, we gotta check out this dang trick shot game. Oh, it's like a cornhole table, or a freaking, whatever you call that. Look, it's like a little cornhole thing. You fold that thing out, boop, and you just, right there. Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. And they got a little, like a golf ball here. Yes! Some nice little 4-pound line on there or something. I just like barely bit it and it just exploded in half. Have any drag? Oh yeah, we got drag. We're good, we're good. I'm almost more excited about this trick shot thing than I am the actual fishing, to be honest with you. It is 98 degrees out here, so you know, it's a little warm. Gotta give it to Dude Perfect. They keep outdoing themselves with these little mini combo things, or these little trick shot casting combo, I don't even know what you call this thing. Coming soon, Guggen Squad pocket combo. Let's go, baby. Ah. All right, I guess you're just supposed to like flip it in there, or let's just do a practice flip. Oh wow, that can't be how it's supposed to. Let's just do a practice cast. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, it casts really far. All right, come on, Flipperino. Oh, I almost bounced it in. Oh, that actually looked close. I need to back up. I'm too close. That's what it is. Oh, that was really close. Oh wow, this is a lot harder than it looks, I can assure you. I would highly recommend people to try this. Dang it, I can't even hit the board. The board's like 3 inches long. The board might need to be a little bit bigger. Well, we've had quite enough fun with that dang game for one day. All right, let's get some of our tackle out here. We need to throw some moving baits. It's not morning, well, it's late morning, but it's a little windy right now, so I'm thinking moving baits is gonna be the move. So we've got a beetle spin, a tiny rattle trap, and a tiny jerk bait. Let's do the most aggressive thing first. I think like the rattle trap or the beetle spin probably be the most aggressive things. Let's go ahead and bust this old rattle trap, this mini rattle trap. I mean, this thing should get eaten, I feel like the second or third cast, if I'm being completely honest. Just perfect little size, not intimidating at all. Best part is anything could eat it, like a bluegill or a crappie could eat this too. Now the thing about these combos is you never know like what pound test this line is. You just don't know. So you got to start with some kind of loose drag and go from there and just hope that the drag functions properly. Sometimes the drag on these things can get a little funky. Let's see how we can cast the old rattler trap. Zah! Wow, not bad at all. Now we just got the incredibly fast reeling that we have to do because the cranking handle is 1 inch big. Ooh. Oh, that's a fish. Yes, I told you guys, I knew it. It looks like a bluegill or something. Yes, a good size one too. Get him up on the bank. Let's go, baby. I knew this thing could catch some dang multi-species fish, and look at the size of that tank bluegill right there, baby. Holy shnikes. Look at that tank bluegill right there, guys. Look at that thing. Nice, first cast. I just had a good feeling about that little rattle trap. Let's go, baby. A little multi-species action. You gotta love it. Whoop. Right back into the depths, baby. Wow, okay, well, you know, I did have confidence in this one particular lure. That's kind of why I threw it first. Thought that it would catch a fish. And I even called that. I even said that there could be some multi-species action going on here today with that. Freaking sweet. Well, moving on from one multi-species slaying lure to another. Actually, you know, any of these could really catch multi-species now that I think about it because they are so small. But the beetle spin is kind of known, the micro spinner bait, as a way to catch multi-species fish. I mean, it's a known thing. Boom, little micro spinner bait action. Now we are going to have to bump the drag down just a tad, mainly because this is a single hook application, so we need a little bit of hook setting power here. The treble hooks can just kind of grab a hold of them and they're caught, you know. But this we need to actually penetrate some mouth. Can we go 2 for 2 here? Could we go like 2 casts, 2 fish? Is that even possible? I don't see why not. The water's dirty, which will be perfect for this little heavy thumping bait. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. I hope I tighten my drag down enough. That way, if it's a larger fish, we can actually get some hook penetration. That thing looks so cool coming through the water. It is a mini spinner bait. Well, no 2 for 2. That's okay. That would have been a little bit greedy. Fish, fish, 2 for 3. I'll take it. Oh, we got a little bit more penetration on this one. This could be another multi-species fish. It doesn't quite look like a bass. No, I don't think it is. I think it's another bluegill or a green sunfish or something. Get him up. No, he got off. No. See, you got no leverage with this dang rod, right? You get no leverage at all. That joker got annihilated when it hit the water. I don't even know if I was retrieving it yet. And he got hit. Dang. Well, wasn't much we could do about that one. I mean, we can't go down there and lip him. We'll fall into the dang creek, fall into the pond. And we tried to boat flip him as quickly as possible, which was kind of my strategy. 2 bites, 4 casts, 2 fish, lost 1, caught 1. With a tiny little pocket combo, I don't think that's that bad. Oh, oh, I hit the button. No, he got hit right there. That was insane. There was a bass right there underneath the grass. No, absolute no way that just happened. And then I pushed the button. Oh my gosh, get out of here. By far, one of the craziest things I have ever seen. Guys, this bass right here, this guy was one of the most aggressive fish I have seen out here in a long time. Unbelievable. Let's get him back in the water so we can talk. But that was just such a crazy turn of events right there. I mean, I was reeling it in, you know. I wasn't even like, and it got like right here in front of the grass. I mean, like right in front of the grass. And a bass came out of nowhere and hit it, attacked it, tried to swim off, and then I accidentally pushed the button, which released the bail. And then the line just started, he was just going, trying to get away, I guess, or maybe he was spooked. And I finally clicked my reel and was able to reel him in, and oh my goodness, that was just absolute insanity. And the multi-species bonanza continues. Well, if we're gonna go for the multi-species trifecta here, now, one fish we haven't seen yet, we know there's bass, know there's good sized bluegill, but I've been told there's a monster brim out here too. So this is the last lure that I think would catch a monster brim. The rest of the stuff I have is like jigs and soft plastics. So that's probably gonna attract the bass more than anything. But I was told these big brim hang out around this dock. So I'm gonna try to work this dock really hard in an attempt to catch a big brim. But hey, you know what? I'm not gonna complain no matter what I catch. Oh God, working this jerkbait with this tiny rod is hilarious. It won't even sink. It's basically just walking on top of the water. Wow, yeah, this might end up being the hardest bait just because I can't work it. Oh, there we go. I'm getting it to go down in the water now. Don't mind this ridiculous motion that I'm having to do. You know, I might just be better off reeling this thing because it does have the bill, so it might dive a little bit. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, on the straight retrieve. What do we got? Come on, stay hooked, whatever you are. It looks like another, maybe a multi-species fish. Maybe not a bass. I can't really tell. Oh God, it's a giant bluegill. It's a massive bluegill. It is a monster. Oh, look at that bluegill. OMG, that might be my PB bluegill right there. Look at that monster. Oh God, he just spit it too. No, 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 no. Look at the size of that freaking bluegill right there. Oh my goodness. Guys, look at that monster right there. Big bluegill, giant, beautiful fish, absolutely incredible. All right, buddy. You might be my new PB bluegill. You got a big old donk belly on you. There he goes. Look at him. The big fish always just ease off. I love it, I love it, I love it. New PB bluegill, anybody? This guy right here. I mean, I've never weighed a bluegill before, never really measured one. Just by looking at that thing was way bigger than my hand. Huge fish. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Well, we did not catch a brim, but you know what? Like, I don't even care at all. That was such a nice little bluegill. The only thing that could make this day better would be to catch like a really nice bass or something, because we are smoking the multi-species game out here. Well, at this point, we just got the bottom baits. We've got the little shrimp head jig, so we're obviously gonna have to tie one of those on. And this is what that thing looks like. Pretty small still. Got a big old thick skirt on it. Just basically like kind of like a Ned rig jig head with a skirt. So I'm gonna go straight to the Rattle and Ned, because I mean, this is what this jig was made for right here. This plus this, that should be a fish. I don't know what kind. It's gonna be a fish though. Now, when you just look at the Ned rig, it's kind of an odd looking rig. I mean, it looks like a little turd on a hook basically, but make no mistake, this is a fish catching machine. Now, but now see, we've moved from the moving baits to the bottom baits. And why that's going to be important is because now we need hook setting power. We need this rod that's got a pretty good amount of backbone, not a lot of sensitivity. We need this rod to be able to set the hook on any fish that gets fooled by this thing. And I just don't know how well this rod's going to be able to handle that. But hey, it's part of the challenge. That's a fish. I'm just going to do a big step back. Oh, got him. Come on, it's got to be a bass. Oh, he spit it. Guys, we knew that was going to be the issue. We knew that was going to be the issue. Hook setting power. And we didn't have it right there. I think that was a little bass. Just couldn't get, I think I waited a tad bit too long on that hook set. I should have just went straight to it, but I was nervous. I didn't want to mess it up. It's crazy, I think that bass was smaller than the bluegill I just caught, which is just amazing that there's bluegill that size in this small little pond. It's okay though, we're getting interest in it already, and that's the important part. No, I cast it right into that bush. Oh no. I'm about to lose this dang jig, I cannot even believe it. Tighten the drag all the way down, see if we can pop this joker out. Well, that is really not good. We have one other jig. And if we lose that jig, then we really lose the ability to complete this challenge, because we don't have another true kiddie way to hook these plastics. This is the only true micro jig that we have. Now sure, we've got other Texas rig stuff that we could use to cheat and finish this challenge, but I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it pure. I want to do it with just the stuff we bought. So we're going to be really careful. That wasn't, I mean, that was just a bad cast. I casted right into a dang brush pile, a bush, and it was over. So I'm just going to have to be very careful with this last jig, and also hope that this really weak line, although it stretched pretty good just then, but hope that it doesn't break off on a really nice fish, because then we're going to be SOL. Ooh, that's a fish. Oh, come on, you little joker, we need you so bad. Come on. Yeah, I just stepped right in poop, I don't even care. Let's go, baby. Right in front of us. Look at that little aggressive joker. Look at how much smaller the bass are than the bluegills. This is just crazy. Like, this is a nice little aquarium sized bass right here. Not much bigger than the rig. But it doesn't matter. In a competition like this, he is just as valuable as a 10-pounder. All right, folks. Well, I mean, look, we've got only one lure remaining, and we've already got the jig tied on, so we're good here. We can just go straight to the TRD bug, which is going to be just perfect with this little jig, little mushroom head, basically a Ned head jig. I think they call it a mushroom head jig, but it's basically a Ned rig. That don't look bad at all now, does it? Tell you what looks bad is having crap all over your shoe. Just a big old pile. Stepped back to set the hook, and well, bam, pooped myself. It's okay though. Poop can't stop me now. Nothing can stop this challenge except for this last lure and either a bad cast or a big fish. Those are the only things that can wreck this now. We're in the home stretch. Ooh, that's a fish. Whoa, I lost the handle. Oh, got him! Come on! Oh, he came off. Oh my gosh. Dang it. He probably just had the claws in his mouth. Probably didn't even have the hook. Oh, man, so close. So close to just punching this challenge right in the jowls. That'd be a fish. Oh, I just had another one. Oh, I know exactly what happened on that one. By the time I reeled out the slack and I felt the pressure, he was swimming the opposite way, and it just created too much tension, and it just yanked it right out of his mouth. That actually felt like the best fish of the day, if you can believe that. That thing felt like a brick, but it was clearly swimming away with it. There's a fish. Oh, it feels better. It's not, but he's still a game winner. He's still a game winner. He was right on the other side of that wooden post. Oh, that was such a dangerous cast. We're gonna have to go for the flip. Yes, we got him. And the crowd goes wild. Biggest bass of the day. Well, maybe, nah, he's probably not as big as that first one, actually. I can't remember. I don't even know. That was like 2 days ago. Oh, man. He's got a mouthful micro jig, mouthful of little weird TRD bug. He's got a mouthful. All right, buddy, that's what a winning fish looks like. He's got some big old eyes on him. Well, you didn't see that lure too well, did you, buddy? You didn't spot it. You didn't get it. Woo! I love you. I love you too. He tried to come back and give me a hug, but just wasn't meant to be. People and fish just typically can't hug each other very much. And that right there, kids, that's how you complete a kiddie lure only slam challenge wamboozler right there. Woo, boys. Take the old adventure hat off. Been wearing it all day because I got absolutely roasted yesterday. Me and Andrew, we spent literally 15 or even 16 hours yesterday filming fishing videos, so make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification enabled so you don't miss any of those. I'm actually letting Andrew edit one of my videos too, so it could be really interesting letting him get a crack at it. His edits are pretty nasty over at AO Fishing, so we're gonna give him a shot. And one of the videos involves me and him 1v1 on pool floats fishing in an alligator infested pond. So that really happened, and you're gonna see that really soon. But what you just saw hopefully made you as happy as it made me to film it, because we actually completed a challenge. And as you guys know, if you've been on this channel for more than a day, we don't complete many challenges because we make them kind of difficult on ourselves, you know? This wasn't the most difficult. It's probably like a middle range difficulty challenge, but we still completed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was so much fun. Kid gear only challenge. Big shout out to Andrew for helping me film the little store portion. Big shout out to Dick's for wanting us to be in there and film. Their employees have always been super nice to us, and they love it when we come in and film. So shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, get in that comment section. Let me know of any challenges that you want to see next. All you new people that are just coming onto the channel, get in that comment section. I do a fair job of reading as many comments as I can and just gathering video ideas and just putting them in a folder. That way I can give you guys the tailored content, the stuff that you just want to see as often as possible. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am getting out of here on to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump, I'm out.